with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, and the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So San Jose State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So the UNLV Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Tollefson. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Murray. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fears the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gordon. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Markway. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Sweet cut there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played 1. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Enough play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Quinn. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Quinn. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Markway. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Shoots it to the left. Working the big fella to the corner. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. He's got it.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Navy handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They've been running it, but now the pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as he gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Quinn. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Find some fresh air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. Finding open areas. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the marker. It's Gordon. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Red pass hits complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
San Jose State, 17, UNLV.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Handoff from the gun. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far.
And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to throw on third. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Oh, they're after him. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for room. It's Gordon. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Great place to start for this offense. The give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
First and goal, UNLV.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. The sure hands, it's Quinn. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Grab near the marker, it's Dennis. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try the left side. He got penetration to make the stop in the backfield, and they gave back that 4 they just gained. It's 3rd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they regain the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by just 1 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Flips it out on the screen. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Makes the catch. It's Dennis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this defense gets the sack and puts him in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go full. All bottled up and out. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one away.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Looking left. Got a man. It's Dennis. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7.
27, San Jose State, 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Thompson. Quarterback moving. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grab behind the line. It's Markway. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Tollefson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the right. He caught it. And he's into the end zone.
massive score now, massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for second down. Power football with the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll try to power it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Vegas. They strike first here in overtime.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle, it's Quinn. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Spartans. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Murray. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. from the gun, running back on the move. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room, it's Gordon. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
On the play. 1st and goal. UNLV.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm